Welcome, everyone, to the Method of Victory, UFC 321, Andy and Jim, where we will try and actually get one right this week. By far, our worst performance ever, Method of Victory, proving once again the concept doesn't sound that hard, but man, is it difficult. We have to take turns picking a fight, we have to pick the winner, and we have to pick the Method of Victory, KO, submission, or decision, and you can look really smart and really foolish, so let's get into it. All right, we have the coin flip. You got to pick last week, so it's my turn. Flipping the coin to see who gets. That's my fight. Tails. It is heads. Jim,
Okay.
You get to pick. That's your fight. Jim gets to pick a fight that is off limits. I cannot pick this one. It is reserved for Jim and Jim only. Which one do you want?
I'm going to take Walter Walker and Louis Sutherland, please.
Walker, Sutherland. I am going to take Rakic and Merzakanov. All right, now who gets the overall pick? Going right back to tails. Ooh,
Okay.
Double heads. All right, Jim gets the first overall pick. What are we starting off the card with?
That's a darn good question to see. What is our absolute favorite one? Well, I'm going to take Mr. Nurmagomedov to start. I am still stunned that Nurmagomedov, by decision, is not minus 300.
I'm with you 100%.
This line makes 0 sense to me. Honestly, anything under minus 250, I think you have to find some way to play. It's just we just saw the Nurmagomedov. What they do in close fights when they fight tough competition is they do everything they have to win. If the submission presents itself, it will. This whole moniker that like Umar's a knockout artist. Come on. The last guy he knocked out was not on steroids, and we've seen him since. And now he's not getting knocked out. So what can that tell you? He knocked out a 40-year-old. Good for you. It's Umar by decision for me. It's my favorite bet on the card.
All right. I cannot blame you. I think that's a pretty clear number one overall pick. So let's go. I just think Amorim is next level compared to Inui. I don't see muscle on Inui. I see Amorim who has 3 straight finishes. So the books are telling us a story that submission in a women's fight is only plus 100. I think this fight gets started off with a finish. I have Amorim by sub. Again, pretty stunned at this number. She's minus 4, like 25, minus 450 money line, but the sub is only plus 100. I don't trust Inui to hang with Amorim for very long. Amorim's very strong with her takedowns. I don't think Inui can stop him once it's on the ground. Night. Your next fight.
That was my number 2 as well. So
Oh,
far
good.
we're lockstep. So I was worried about Walter Walker. I'm going to use my fight. I was worried
great.
about Walter Walker, and I had a suspicion that Louis Sutherland was going to look like he did. But after seeing those guys weigh in and face off, I am not worried about Walker anymore. It's going to be Walker by submission for me. I don't think we can deny it. Louis Sutherland is, if you go on Tapology and you look up this fight, do not buy into that picture that's the fighter that will be fighting in, 9 hours' time? It's not happening. He looks deflated. Walker is taller. Walker looks in great shape. I think we're looking at a Walker by sub here.
I did this in our Discord, which, by the way, if you want to join our Discord, it's the Winning in the Shadows Discord channel. So, Jim, I'll do this. I can't do it side by side, but we can have some fun here. So, all right.
You're going to pull him up? Good.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Tapology, Friday.
Is that wild or what?
Tapology, Friday. Like I said in our Discord, I'm not saying that he was on the juice. I'm not saying he was on the juice. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying he's not on the juice anymore. So
I know lighting's good in the octagon and all that stuff, but
lighting don't make traps look like that, Jim.
I agree.
I am on record on multiple videos saying I like Sutherland to pull the upset, and I wish I could take that back. So
Just
bad.
delete those videos, guys.
Oh my God! After
It's
seeing
okay.
that,
I didn't
can't-
expect it to be this bad. I didn't. It's bad. It's bad.
it's unbelievable. All right, well, you used that's your fight. I'm going to use mine.
Good. We'll go right
You know
back.
I liked Rakic by KO, and then after face-offs, holy cow do I like Rakic by KO. I knew there was a height and a reach advantage from Rakic, and even I didn't give that enough credit. He towers over. It's one of those where you're like, wait, you guys are in the same weight division? Merzakanov is going to have to work so freaking hard to get into range to pull the knockout, and I think Rakic just has to wait till the second round, and Merzakanov's going to be exhausted, and Rakic by KOs with those jabs, and I can't get over the height and the reach based on face-offs. Rakic by KO is going to be my pick. What's your next one?
I'm going to take a guy who missed weight. I'll take Maxim as my fifth pick.
Okay.
The weigh-ins happened. Maxim misses weight by, I believe, was 2 pounds, something. Enough to keep the fight on. But doesn't look horrible at that weight. Like, kind of look like, you know what I missed? I'm not going to try to cut the next two. And why would you when you're in Abu Dhabi and these guys get to make up their own rules as they go? He forfeits his purse, part of his purse. Kind of out. And I already had a bet on Maxim. I was a little worried. Then they face off. And I saw how much bigger he is than Mitch Raposo. My Lord. When this starts getting into the grappling exchanges, as long as this weight miss isn't just the end of the world for Maxim, it's going to be Maxim, and I'm going to venture to say it's Maxim by submission. I'll go plus
by
400.
submission.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Raposo is from the New England fight scene. I don't buy into those guys one bit. It's not a good regional scene. I will take Maxim by submission. I think he gets Raposo down on the ground, and we see that rear naked choke with the wrestling for Maxim at plus 400.
All right. Number 6. All right. Well, I will go to... Okay, I'm going to go to the main event. Either got to say it's Aspinall by KO early, or it's gone maybe by decision late if Aspinall truly doesn't have the cardio. But I've watched Ciryl Gane absolutely shit the bed in all the big spots, and I have watched Tom Aspinall thrive when it was time to do so. I will buy into the hype, and I will take the absolute squarest play on the card. That's only minus 105. I'm pretty stunned by this one. Aspinall by KO minus 105.
May I give a theory why it's only minus 105?
Yeah, because you talked about the wrestling.
Everybody wants to see the sub. They're like, it's sub. It's Jones subbed him. It's sub. I agree with you. I like the KO way better. Way better. Next one. 7. I'll go to the co-main. Let's go Janeroba and Dern. I'm going to take Mackenzie Dern to win the decision. Bless you.
Oh, I tried to hit
You
the
were
mute
almost
button
there.
and I
I
missed.
saw
I
you.
tried
I
to hit
saw
the
you.
mute button. I'm sorry, guys. I tried to hit the mute button. I'm
If
sorry.
you guys can't tell, we're both stuffy.
I know. I got allergies galore. My chest is all
I'm gonna
sorry.
You're good. I'm going to take Dern by decision. Plus 250. Not only is Verna fighting Mackenzie Dern, but she's fighting the ref. She's fighting the judges. She's fighting Dana White. She's fighting the crowd. She's fighting the hot dog attendant. She's fighting the parking lot attendant. She's fighting the guy that is going to iron her clothing. Everybody this week she is fighting because everybody wants Dern to win. So good luck, Verna. I'll be pulling for you, but I'm taking Dern by decision.
I have to give a shout out to MMA Guru who put out one of the funniest damn tweets. I don't like making fun of the appearances of fighters. Sometimes it's warranted. I couldn't help but laugh. They showed Janeroba sitting there, and MMA Guru says these weight cuts have been getting harder and harder for Max Holloway.
It's the haircut.
It was just
The
too
haircut
funny.
doesn't help.
It was just too funny. I hated that I laughed at it, but I had to give him credit. It was an absolutely fantastic tweet. So, okay, so you got Dern by decision. Actually, I had that down as well. I had Dern by decision, so we're in agreement on some of these. I will go to. This is an absolutely disgusting one. We've already established that Louis Sutherland is not on the juice. But I'm going to bet on a guy who is on the juice, has been on the juice, and only fights in areas that he is allowed to be on the juice. And that is Hamdy. I'm not even going to do his last name. I'm just going to Hamdy. Here's the thing. I think he's terrible. I see, Hamdy by finish over Chris Barnett. I think Hamdy's awful. I don't think he can finish Chris Barnett. I think he just wrestle fucks him and ends up winning a boring decision fight. I don't think Hamdy is good in any stretch. And Barnett, by the way, Barnett, not that much shorter than Hamdy. I thought Barnett was going to look really short. He wasn't. So Hamdy by decision is going to be the pick here, and I get that at plus 175.
I like that one. All right, we use that. Let's go to Volkov Almeida. I got to pick some real fighters before we get to some of these other fights because some of these other ones are a little sketchy. Surprisingly stunned about the size comparison at face-offs between Almeida and Volkov. Usually Volkov is an absolute skyscraper. Do we just always forget how big Almeida is? Like, keep in mind, this guy moved up to heavyweight. He was a light heavyweight. What a great career decision if you're sizing up like that to Volkov. I'm going to go with Jailton Almeida. Now, here's the big curveball. I'm taking Jailton Almeida by decision.
Ooh.
Plus 450. That's why it's down on my card. Look, we could go for the sub and say it's going to be a sub, but Volkov's been going to decision, and Volkov has gotten better defensively on the ground with the submission weight. Now, what we don't know from Almeida is what he's going to be like after trying to wrestle a big, giant man like Volkov. If this goes to round 2 and Volkov survives the first, I think this fight easily goes to decision with both guys being quite tired and just laying up against each other in the grappling or cage. So I'll take that plus 450 on Almeida.
I will move to the Park and Aliskerov. I think Park is tough enough and cagey enough and veteran-y enough to not get sparked in the first round. And once that gets out of the first round, I think we see a little huffy and puffy from Aliskerov, and that's where Park thrives. So I'm going to take a sprinkle on Park by decision at plus 450. This is a great time to tell everyone, listen, these are not bets that these are not things that we bet. These are for fun. If you would like to bet any of these, by all means, go right ahead. We are not putting these out as client plays. This video is purely for fun. If you want to parlay the first few, great, go for it. But this is just not something that we recommend following. If there's one that you liked, that you thought, I agree with that one, then maybe it pushes you in the right direction. But by all means, do not bet a lot of money on these. These are sprinkles if you're betting anything. So just want to be very, very open and clear with everybody on that one. So, all right. But do you remember the Walker by sub number? Do you have that in front of you?
It was.
I forgot to put that up on the.
I'll look it up
screen.
after this one.
Okay. Well, you get the next pick.
All right. I'm going to go with Klein and Rebecki.
Okay.
Man, both guys look good. Both guys look really good. I think this fight is playing out to be quite the violent 15 minutes if it lasts that long. Rebecki's gotten away with not getting finished in these past 2 fights. I know he's tough. I can't look past the amount of damage that he's taken. So I'm going to take Klein by KO at plus 300. They face off. They're about the same size. Klein has proven to be tough as well. I think he's got the cleaner strikes, and if he catches a damaged Rebecki, he can put him down. I think it's lazy to say that both guys are an automatic decision.
I'll go to Delgado and Wood. It's Delgado by KO or Wood by decision. And what's funny is they're both like the exact same price. So we all like violence. I love the power from Delgado, and I thought that Hyder Mill Delgado fight was going to be awesome, and Delgado made mincemeat out of him. Maybe I'm overreacting to it, but this guy's just got freakishly scary power. He's 27 years old. He's into his prime. The way he has knocked guys out recently has been like truly terrifying. And Nathaniel Wood does get hit and dropped in most of his fights. So I'll go Delgado by KO.
All right, moving on to Hack-Pressed and Saukalid.
The last one.
I think this fight goes to decision. So who do I trust? The grappling of Saukalid or the striking of Hack-Pressed? One thing I do know for sure is Hack-Pressed will be tired in the third round. But will it be enough for Saukalid to win the third? I'm going to say no. I'm going Hack-Pressed by decision. I mean, look, if you think this fight is going decision, both guys are plus 175 for fight goes the distance.
Books are telling us a story on this one, aren't they?
I'm going to go with Hack-Pressed. Bit of a hometown advantage. I think he'll have the crowd on his side, and he'll edge out those first two rounds. That third round is going to be sketchy. It's all going to depend on the first two. This is a live bet if I've ever seen one.
All right, so we got Umar by decision, Amorim by sub, Walker by sub is our top three, then Rakic by KO, Maxim by sub, Aspinall by KO, Dern, Hamdy, Almeida, and Park all by decision, Klein by a KO, Delgado by KO, and Hack-Pressed by decision. So, all right, that's it for the method of victory. Let us know in the comments section. What's your favorite method of victory? What do you like? Could be something not on here. Could be something on here. Let us know. Appreciate you guys watching. I will be live for the fight starting at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. I will send Jim the link. But based on what's going on at Jim's house, with the health of everybody, there's a knee surgery involved. There's a baby involved.
I tried not to yawn a lot in this video. I tried.
Jim,
what was the over-under? 3?
Jim is hanging on by a thread. Go get some sleep, Jim. I will send him the link. He will be in and out as needed or as available tomorrow. But I will be live for live bets tomorrow on this one. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Have a great night. We'll see everyone tomorrow. Take care.
Good luck, everybody.